All right. So, new vlog camera, super cool, super cool. Still, I mean, it's crazy. Lots of work to be done around here. So much stuff. On the agenda for today, we have a Ring security system that we need to set up in the store. Follow me. We're gonna need to go out here, and over here we are setting up a gaming station. So we're gonna have a gaming machine with actually some really cool curved monitors that we got in. These Samsung curved monitors here. So we are going to go through this because it is full of papers and far too heavy to move without taking them out. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have to do.
Soon after recording this video clip, Dustin received an additional, unforeseen influx of things that needed to be done. He also didn't get around to recording the exact thing he talked about recording in this video clip, because he's very busy. And sometimes, in all of this busyness, he simply forgets to grab his camera. Instead, he just decided to record this little audio snippet in his announcer voice. To avoid any confusion, we are sorry for the inconvenience. Now, fast forward to the next day.
All right, as you can tell, it's a new day. I haven't had a chance to actually, vlog the experience that was setting up that little gaming corner that I was talking about, getting the filing cabinet moved. We did do that though. The filing cabinet is moved and the gaming corner is set up, but I will show you guys that when I get back. I'm actually taking off here, getting ready to go get my oil changed in my truck. My wife just texted me, told me that our daughter's school tuition, she forgot to take the check for the school tuition today, so I'm gonna have to get that hashed out. Oh, the security system. So setting that up today. Haven't got that set up yet. We're getting rid of the old one, setting up the new one. So I will take you through that process. As I said, I'm taking off to go get my oil changed in my truck. Tried to do it this last weekend, but unfortunately I had called and scheduled for the oil change. I got there and they said, "Oh, we don't have you on the schedule." So I went with a different place, and hopefully they have me on the schedule. But yeah, we have some more things to talk about, but for now, I need to get driving. So I'm here. I've arrived at the place where I'm going to get my oil changed, but I have a few minutes until I actually have to. So I thought I would just share a little bit of information with you guys, share a little bit of the inside of what it's like coming into a computer company as the new CEO, and having employees that have been there for, actually one of my employees has been there for 2 years. And so just kind of what that dynamic's like and what it's like coming into a company that has already established employees, and not only that, but employees that have basically been self-managed now for a number of months, and just kind of what that dynamic is like coming in, and then a little bit of inside information as to what I've learned about a specific employee in particular, and just kind of the characteristics that I've seen and what I am planning on doing about that. It's a tough situation to talk about. It's a tough conversation to have, and I've done a lot of self-reflection on what is the right thing to do in this situation, and I've thought a lot about whether I should share this information with you guys. But the idea of this YouTube channel, of this vlog channel, is to be completely transparent in what I'm experiencing, and managing employees is a large part of that. So I've decided to actually share this. One of the employees, I want to say on Friday, there was a review left, a Google review left for the company, about the company. It was a 1-star review. All right, so this 1-star review said, "Went for a simple patch cable. The guy insulted me and rudely said, 'You mean an Ethernet cable?' Like I was an idiot. I will never give that store my business. I walked out." So I was a little unsure how to deal with this review. I didn't know, first and foremost, I don't know who he spoke with. I have a good idea of who it was. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm obviously not going to take action on this from an employee standpoint until I figure out who spoke to this guy and what actually transpired, because there's two parts to every story, right? There's two sides to every story. So that was the review I got on Friday. That was the review the company got on Friday. I've been thinking a lot about how to reply to this, and after thinking about it for a while, I responded to the review and I said, "Hello, this is Dustin, the new CEO of Computer Central. I'm sorry that you came into our store and were insulted by one of our employees. That is absolutely unacceptable. Can you please call me directly at my direct number? I would like to speak with you about this experience." So my idea was, hey, whether or not this action was intended by the employee, right? Whether or not they intended to, which I like to think that they wouldn't intend to do that, but the employees that we have are more tech savvy people, right? So they're more technologically inclined. They're less, social butterflies, if you will. So it is possible that, they said something that they didn't, think would be interpreted like that. But the fact of the matter is, it was, right? And that's all that matters. It was interpreted that way. And the customer did feel insulted, did feel belittled, right? So I'm going to, in this case, I've chosen to give the customer the benefit of the doubt, because it doesn't really matter what the intent was, right? We're talking about intent versus what you are presenting to your customers. You need to be making them feel like they're taken seriously, making them feel important. Customer service is all about making the customer feel important. And so I've seen that isn't really the case with the current employees that I've come in to manage. A lot of them don't really, let's put it this way, they would prefer to not be face-to-face with any customers. But the fact of the matter is, we have to be. We have 3 employees. We need people doing both technical work, and we need people doing sales work, face-to-face with customers, talking to them, right? And when you have 3 employees, you can't hire, you don't have the manpower, right, to separate those tasks out between different individuals. So that was my response to the guy in the review. I wanted to call me. He's yet to call me. I'm hoping that he does. I think with Google reviews, you do get notified when your review is replied to. So I'm hoping that he actually does reach out to me, because I'm going to go ahead and offer to take him out for a cup of coffee. I'm going to take him out for a cup of coffee, talk to him, buy him some coffee, sit down face to face with this guy, and try and rectify what has been done, and get his story. Apart from this issue, there's another issue that I'm dealing with, which is there is a particular employee specifically that seems very unmotivated. He seems very very much like he doesn't really care about his job, or, you know, really anything. He doesn't really seem to care about a whole lot. And obviously, you know, if you have somebody like that, that reflects throughout their entire life. That reflects, you see elements of that in everything that they do. If they don't care, they don't care, and you know, you're just not going to get a top-notch. You're not going to get top-notch characteristics from a person like that. I have been planning now to talk to this individual, and I've decided that the best course of action is to go with a 30-day probationary period, address the characteristics that I've seen, the attitude, the lack of being personable with these customers, and just different things that I've seen, his interactions, and I've just observed. And that's one thing that I would recommend to anyone coming into a role like this. Get very good at observing, right? Take in everything. Watch what's going on. Watch how your employees handle your customers. Watch where there's room for improvement. Watch where they're doing great, right? Because that positive reinforcement is also good. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm dealing with on the employee end of things, and what I intend to do about certain things. All right, so I'm gonna run in and get my oil change now. All right, so done with the oil change. A little bit of time has transpired since the oil change. Actually, I'm sitting out front of Little Caesars. The employee that I was talking about earlier called in sick this morning, so he actually left one of my other employees hanging, as far as, you know, being the only one in the store, the only one to, you know, do repairs and all of that. So I'm picking up some pizza. I'm gonna pick up a pizza from Little Caesars, take it back to him, and just you know, offer him some pizza, because I don't think he's gonna be able to take a lunch today. Fortunately and unfortunately, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? I was hired for my marketing expertise, my marketing knowledge, and I don't know a whole lot about hardware. I mean, I'm decently versed in hardware, but it's a little bit of a learning curve for me. So I'm gonna have to learn how to, you know, speak technologically and know the answers to a lot of these you know, customers' questions as time goes on, which I'm not concerned with. I just haven't had any incentive to learn those things until recently, and so I'm going to be learning about that, so I can have the ability to step up and fill in when things like this happen. So I'm gonna run in and get a pizza for the guy at the store, and we need to get back to the store, eat our pizza, and get that security system installed. So here we go. All right, so back at the store here. On the agenda, we have to get the security system set up. We have, as I showed you before, Ring security systems. They actually have a really cool app where you can see the status of every device that you set up. So you can see when the door is open, you can see when there's motion detected, you can see all kinds of stuff. So you get insight into all of this. So let's get to that. Sweet. We're getting there. Motion sensor right there, and that'll detect the motion in the store. So if people walk in, there will be an alert on the mobile devices that it's connected to that they did walk in. You want to say hi, James? What's up?
Hello there.
Just in case anyone was curious about the mobile application. Let's show that real quick here. On the app here, you can see that it's currently disarmed, and you can actually arm it by just pressing a button here, or tapping a button. Go to devices, and you can see all of the devices. It says, you know, the base station's online, keypad is online, we have the range extender, the back door, which is currently closed. It says closed, which is cool, and it says front door, and my office door is open. Close the office door. The sensors up there in the corner will sense that it is closed, and on here it says office door is closed. Pretty nifty, pretty nifty. So you get notified when the alarm is armed, when people, you know, when people close for the day, and you know, they leave and they arm the alarm out there. I get notified on my phone if I'm not here. It's also a really good method to track, you know, when people are coming and when people are leaving. All right. Also, this baby came in today. We're gonna start carrying the world's lightest laptop. 17-inch LG Gram is what it is. So we're gonna have to do an unboxing of this at some point. All right, so that's it for today, at least. Lots more work to do. Oh, almost forgot. Over here, we have to show off the new gaming corner. Look at this. And so now this is set up for, you know, to be able to come in and games. Also, this is pretty empty in here. So if any of you have any ideas as to what to put on these walls, let me know. All right, so anyway, that's it for today. We did a lot of things today. We went all over town. I'm gonna have to get used to this vlogging experience. Now, I'm not just, you know, getting my camera personality, I mean, this is like my normal personality, but it's a little bit more catered towards being a showman, if you will. I'm gonna have to hone in on that, but also just in the sense of remembering to do this, because I mean, as it is, there's already so many things that I have going on that I have to remember to do. And just remembering like, hey, this is a really good vlog opportunity. So bear with me. I will try and do better. There's been many things that I have forgotten to vlog, and many things that I've forgotten to talk about, that I keep taking notes of, like, different things to remember to talk about with you guys. And you know, slowly but surely I'm working down that list and just trying to document every little element of this thing. So I'm gonna have to get vlog minded, if you will. But anyway, I will see you guys next time.